At first glance, it sounds like your typical Florida man story. Some guy rigs a truck to drive down some stretch of Sunshine State Road with nobody inside. But this is no crazed bit of hijinks. It's a major milestone for Starsky Robotics, a startup aiming to make driverless trucks that never need a human inside.
As you'll see, there is no one in our truck. No one hiding back there. And especially not anyone here in the driver's seat.
In mid-February, Starsky CEO Stefan Seltz-Oxmacher sent his truck on a 7-mile journey down a closed and very straight highway. The trip proved, yes, the startup can produce a completely driverless truck. Starsky's just one name in a crowded field. Uber is testing its own robo-trucks in Arizona and building the logistical know-how to make it work. Embark, another startup, is sending refrigerators from Texas to California in self-driving semis. In the Uber and Embark models, the human handles the trucks on tricky surface streets from their starting point to the highway, then hops out of the cab and lets the machine do the simple long-distance hauling on its own. At the end of the journey, the truck exits and meets up with another human who drives the last few miles to its destination. Starsky, too, wants a human in charge when it comes to non-highway driving, where intersections, pedestrians, and cyclists can stump the computer. But it doesn't want that human anywhere near the truck.
We came out of this from the gate hoping to make trucks drive without a person sitting in them. That's why what we're doing is we're making trucks autonomous when they're on the highway, but teleoperated or remote control off of it.
Like the pilots controlling Predator drones, Starsky's professional truck drivers do their work from what looks like a combination call center/arcade. It's hard to say which model will win out, but the stakes are clear. Trucking, as they say in the Valley, is ripe for disruption. There aren't nearly enough drivers to move all those trucks and cargo, and the shortage will probably only get worse as online retailers encourage Americans to ship more goods. That's why Tesla, Google's sister company Waymo, and old-timers like Volvo and Daimler are getting involved too. There are all sorts of questions left about how federal regulations will handle these rolling robots, what people in regular cars will think, and what happens in the inevitable event of a crash. But if the future is really on its way, just one question really matters. In this robotic vision, who will blast their horns to delight America's road-going children?